Hi, I'm Linus Jacob, and today we're going to talk about how Gen AI can be useful to you in your business transactions and your productivity in the media and entertainment vertical. Today, if you look at how media is using generative AI, it's in the format of these applications where you go ahead and create a text, you use text, create an image out of it, generate a film, sketch, and other likes. Along with it, you use to create background details and screenwrites and productions. If you look at this image, this is an AI generated image across 4D, wherein you have expressions being shown clearly, the lightings, the shadow, all of it. And that's been created from somebody's imagination. Just think about it. Along with it, if you see of a Gen AI solution that is there, it works in a combination of many things, and that's where New Era, along with its partners like Dell and Nvidia, are able to give you a solution which is going to help you through with having that complete solution in your hand in using generative AI. And the most important aspect of using a generative AI solution is the compute, the storage, the services, the software, and the networking. All of it working in unison to give you a final end product. And that's where New Era plays a role in helping you through with those products. If you go to Gen AI in media, the possibilities are unseen. A few of them are listed out here, like creating an audio file out of the text that you've given it, creating an image or video from content that's going to be real time. You could go ahead and do that and reduce that time. Digital twin is something that nowadays organizations are trying to go ahead and use that their digital environment, like the metaverse, to go ahead and increase their productivity. If you could just see this image, this is an AI engine running on a Dell PowerEdge XE9680 server, where the output is where you're asking a text prompt of portrait of a happy dog closer. And that's what these are the options that come across. And if you go ahead further, the image on the left was provided. We gave it a text prompt that a panda bear sitting on the park bench needs to be created. And this is the final output that you see. Now this reduces the effort for any editor from 40 to 45 minutes to just 2 minutes, when you can have this completely generated out, and this will be a very good quality product that you see right now. Similarly, you want to convert somebody's drawings to more realistically looking an image, to create a container to be used ahead. It's quite possible with Gen AI once the language model is trained properly. Now, this is the server that we're talking about, where this magic has been created for the last few clips that you saw it. But this not be the right fit for you, because it depends on what kind of a language model you all are preparing or using, and then what is the solution that we are able to get through it. We also need not forget that the storage plays a very important role in this activity. And storage, I would mean storage that understands all the modern protocols. The protocols that I mentioned out here is something that is more important. The storage needs to be fine-tuned to have tweaked so that the output, the throughput, the IOs, all of them are taken care properly and they work in unison with the compute that is there. That's where I again would say Dell validated systems come into play. Validated for the reason because all of that has been worked across with multiple combination parameters, and we have identified which is the right and the relevant fit. And that's where the Dell plays a very important role in this. Here I'll just take you through a small journey of any Gen AI project. What you do initially is you define what your problem statement or your business statement is, objective of achieving or what you wish to achieve once you are going ahead and taking care of a Gen AI project. You will design or select whichever is the pre-trained model that you want to go ahead with. Once you have selected the pre-trained model, we will define which is the right hardware and the right combination of network and storage that needs to be done. So once that intelligence and that contribution is done, then we initiate the project across on a very small scale. Let's say you are picking up a project where you're going to create content out of videos and files, image files. Then you would not be feeding up all of your content to the language model, right in the start to feed it. But what you will be doing is you will be putting up a small sample set, a small set of data, and then you will feed your language model to understand how much of it has been learned and how much of it is being reproduced correctly. Once you are satisfied with the level of output being more accurate and as precise as you want, you will feed it with all your data. That's the stage when you go ahead and scale your model. That's when you would need more infrastructure coming in so that it can handle the workload and give you the responses as desired. This entire journey, New Era, as a trusted partner, would be helping you right from the plan to strategize the product till the plan to go ahead and support you to maintain these kinds of products. This is, in a nutshell, how a Dell AI project would be, and I would just give you a small glimpse of multiple AI-ready validated systems that Dell brings to its portfolio for you all to consume, depending on how you all would like to use it. This image talks about Dell servers, which can be used at the edge and at the core. So an edge could mean a branch office or a satellite office where you would need very limited compute and resource power to do the same activity what a GenAI solution would need. That's where you would have smaller devices coming across, and they would do computer vision, things like that, wherein it would be useful for you. These are the models that talk about to use in the branch offices or edge locations that are there. You can then move the data from the edge location to the core data centers where you have more processes which are being deployed right now, as you see 750 and 7525 Intel platform and AMD platform, where combinations of NVIDIA graphic engines are utilized depending on the workload and the consumptions that are required. These are different server boxes with different capabilities to go ahead and help you with the kind of workload that you want to create across. They talk about being 10 cards being used for graphics or 16 cards being used for graphics. Depending upon your workload, you will be able to manage and utilize those kind of boxes. But in a nutshell, you can run a ChatGPT kind of a model from 2 to 3 servers from Dell and give you the same output that you see right now on the cloud. This is Srinivas Jacob signing off at this point of time, leaving you with the glimpses of what Dell is giving in its entire portfolio for GenAI solutions for any customer.